I'd like to talk about options available if you have a vehicle. Under the bankruptcy rules, you have three different things that you can do. First, you can surrender the vehicle back and wipe out the loan. In some cases, the bank will take a week up to a couple of months to contact the client for purposes of surrendering the vehicle, in which case, in some cases, you can keep the vehicle even as the bankruptcy is proceeding without having to make the payment on it. Surrender works especially well when you have an older vehicle or a leased vehicle, a lot of mileage, or a vehicle that is on its last legs. What you can do is surrender the car back and avoid any further liability on the vehicle. The second thing you can do is reaffirm the current contract that you have. In that case, the bank would send us an agreement, we'd go over that with you, get that signed, the bank then gets that filed with the court, and once the bankruptcy is over, you would just simply continue paying on the current contract. During the bankruptcy, you would have to continue making the payments on the vehicle just as if the bankruptcy had never been filed. Now, the third option you have is probably the most interesting one, and that is you can redeem the vehicle. Let me give you an example. Let's say your vehicle is worth $10,000, but the loan on the vehicle at the time of filing the bankruptcy is $20,000. What you can do is redeem the vehicle, and what I mean by that is you can pay the current value of the car, keep the car, and wipe out the balance of the debt. Now, some people would say, well, if I had $10,000, then I probably wouldn't have to worry about bankruptcy to begin with, so that doesn't seem very realistic, the idea of being able to pay $10,000 to redeem the vehicle. There are, however, companies that will lend to people in bankruptcy, and you would then get that new loan and then wipe out the balance. Now, the new loans tend to be at higher interest rates, but often people have high interest rates to begin with. So the redemption may even be an interest rate that is lower than the current contract. The banks tend to not like having the cars redeemed because that means they're going to lose $10,000 in this example. They really don't have a choice, however. If they object, the court would simply decide what happens with the amount of the loan and what the redemption price would be. So there is a quick, efficient, and very effective process in place if you want to redeem the vehicle. So just to summarize, again, with a vehicle you have three options. You can surrender the vehicle, wipe out the loan. Second, you can reaffirm the current contract. Or third, you can simply decide to take a shot at redeeming the vehicle, in which case you would get a new loan through the bankruptcy process, pay the current lender the current value of the car, and then the balance of the debt would be wiped out along with all the other debt that is being wiped out in the bankruptcy process.